Hi everybody, welcome to Kelly's Kitchen. We are going to be making a couple things today. With it being so hot, I want to get this done now, cooler in the morning. So first off, check out the new apron. I absolutely love this. It has a crossover in the back. It comes with pockets, and this is a handmade one. I absolutely love it. I love when it's not around your neck. So I happened to come across this at Pugwash Farmers Market and was totally thrilled. The woman had the most beautiful aprons, tons of them and lots of prints, but I wanted a plain one so you could see it better on our videos. Anyway, let's get to work. So first thing I have here is I have some ground beef that I fried up in my frying pan. It's all nice and tiny little pieces thanks to our meat separator. That was a pound of lean ground beef. And to it, I'm going to add 2 cups of corn. Now this is for cheesy quesadillas. And I'm going to get it all prepared, but the finishing touch will be done on my barbecue outside. So we had 2 cups of corn. You can use frozen corn or you could use a can. That's not quite at 2 cups, but it's close enough. Any kind, any brand. Throw that in. You can also throw in some peppers in that, and you could use, I have some frozen peppers that I could throw in that, or a fresh pepper. You just cut it up any color and add that to your quesadillas. So we're also going to add some quesadilla ooey-gooey sauce. This has a little bite to it. And I think you add, I'll have to check, I think you add 1.5 cups of sauce, or 3/4 cup of sauce maybe, and then the rest later. I'd have to see. Now where I'm going for my recipes are, I receive my Epic box every month, which I absolutely love. It has 7 different products in it. One of them was the ooey-gooey, and along with it comes an ebook. And the ebook, an ebook. It comes with all these fabulous recipes. So here is something else I'd like to make. Barbecue chicken and rib. I'm going to make barbecue bomb skewers with that. That came in the box. So did the packages. And one of them was that ooey-gooey sauce. Now we're there. So we are going to make these. Cheesy grilled quesadillas. So as you can see, corn, peppers, and you do them on a you can do it on breakfast grill, but I happen to buy a griddle and I'm absolutely in love with it. So I'm looking for new recipes to use to make it with. So it says, so you're going to do that. And then I make up my sauce. To make up your sauce, you put it in the microwave. It takes approximately 5 minutes. Do 2.5, give it a stir, do another 2.5. You add 1.5 cups of milk to this, any source of milk. And you're going to add 3/4 of that to the beef and corn mixture. Okay, so that is in there, and we're going to add 3/4 cup. So I'm just going to add some sauce to this. Yes, and I'm not going to measure because I'm not too concerned. So just put it in there, mix it up. And like I said, you could add some red pepper, green pepper, give it a little bit of color. That does have a kick to it, so if you're not don't like something too, oh shoot, I made a mistake. Supposed to add cheese to this before I stirred it up. I was wondering why it wasn't so thick. You're supposed to add 1 cup of grated cheese to your sauce. So we can get that. We're going to put 1 cup in here. And what I'm going to do is I will put about 1/2 cup in there, let it melt, and the rest I'll pour in there. And if I think it needs more, I'll add some more cheese to it. We all make mistakes, but we can get through it. All right, so there we go, cheese in there. So with that sauce that's left, that's better. So now it's kind of sticky. That's what you're looking for, a sticky gooey thing. Anyway, you can add more sauce to your meat mixture if you want. If you think it needs to be more, it can be poured over top. So all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to scoop it onto flatbread tortillas, put it on my grill, which I'll put oil on it, and I'll grill it. And you're supposed to take one and put mixture on one side and fold it over, which I'm sure you know how to do, but I'm going to do this differently. I'm going to do 2. I'm going to put 1 on my griddle, put my sauce on top, this on top, let it grill, flip it over, and then I will cut it on everybody's plate, along with some nice veggies to go with that. And the great thing about my griddle is I can take vegetables and put it right on the grill, frozen, and I have a steamer that sits on top and it steams the veggies, keeping a lot of my cooking outside. It's been really hot here lately. I'm sure the majority of people know that. You're as hot wherever you are. And working on the stove is not fun. All right, so there is that. Nice and gooey, ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I might add peppers, that I'm not 100% sure, and I'll put it in the fridge, and when I'm ready to make those up tomorrow night at the end of the day, it's all ready to go. Throw on my grill, put those on, and ready for supper. So what else do I have going here? So I have back in the corner making our famous Mariana sauce. I need that for an upcoming meal that I'm making, and I'll share that with you later. But over here, I have chicken already cut up into cubes. I took a pound of chicken and I cut it all up. I only want it in like square cubes because I want it to do shish kebabs with. So in my box, I got this barbecue chicken and rub. You take 2 tablespoons of it and 2 tablespoons of oil, and you'll add it to a whole bunch of veggies that you cut up. So what did I cut up? I had 3 peppers. Now this one's also got a kick to it. I had 3 peppers, red onion, zucchini, everything, and I chopped it all up, ready to go on the shish kebabs. But I had so much mushrooms. I had so much veggies, I have some left over. I'm going to put a little oil on those, some probably SPG, your salt, pepper, garlic, and I will grill those on the grill, steam them, and I'll have those with my quesadillas. That way, I'm getting lots of veggies. So there we go. I mixed up oil and some vegetables. Sorry, oil and the seasoning. And you want to stir that up. So you're just going to stir it so everything gets coated. Everything gets coated. You can let it sit for just a minute or two, and then you're going to put it on your skewers, ready to go on the barbecue. Now what you do is you cook it on the barbecue for like 3 to 5 minutes. But you baste it with a little bit of barbecue sauce. And that just gives it a little extra flavor. So see how all my veggies are starting to get the sauce on them? That's what you want. You want to mix it. So all the sauce. Now you can put your hands right in there if you want to. Use a spoon, you won't get so dirty. And then just do up your shish kebabs with these vegetables. So I love our skewers. These are fantastic. They have the slide on them, and because of the slide, there you squeeze it, it pushes everything right off, making it so much easier. So you just take it and you can put your skewers any way you want, with whatever you want on them. I mean, as in what kind of pattern you want on. I would not stick your fingers on the end as it's super sharp. I like to push it down on my cutting board, and then I put my veggies on, and they just go on nicely. There. Now you could replace that chicken. You could have steak there, or you could have tofu is another great one to have. So see, you're just going to line it up like this, different colors, put it all on. I need red onion. I don't see red onion on there. And so I just push it on, and then I make sure my fingers are out of the way, and I slide it on. Okay, but you can do that right on a cutting board, pulling it up so that you're not near the end piece. So there's my skewers. I'll do them all up with that meat and vegetables, and then I will coat it in some barbecue sauce. Now I'm just going to use the barbecue sauce I have in the fridge. I didn't make up one, but you could use anything you wanted. And anyway, so that's barbecue chicken rib on that. That's quesadillas all here made, and that is 2 suppers made for me, all ready to go for this week. Okay, everyone take care. Please comment below what you cooked lately on your barbecue. Do you have a barbecue or a griddle? Or do you have a smoker? I've heard lots about smokers. Anyway, I am in love with my griddle. Oh, something else I made on my griddle. I have to share. I whipped up pancakes this morning. 24 pancakes in 10 minutes on that griddle. Made it all up, so I have them ready for my kids' lunches tomorrow. And I'm going to freeze these, and this will be for later. And it made super thick, wonderful pancakes. I'm still learning how to use that griddle. One side was a little hotter than the other. Still figuring that, still trying to get a good season on it. Welcome for anybody to give me some suggestions, but I love my griddle. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful day.